Hello everyone, welcome to your very own YouTube channel, CA Weekly. Here we discuss the top current affairs of every month on a weekly basis. This is the first part of October. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe to it. And if you like the video, share it among your friends and also try to answer the questions I asked in between. So let's begin with the first part of October. Union Law Minister Kiran Rijiju inaugurated the country's first sports arbitration center of India in which state? So it will come up in Gujarat, in Ahmedabad, and it will serve as an independent body to fast track disputes in the sports sector. Also remember, we have the Blackbuck National Park, Gir Forest National Park, Marine Gulf of National Kutch National Park in Gujarat. Natya Sankirtan has been started in which state? So it's Manipur. It's a 3-day dance festival and it has been started at Jawahar Nehru Manipur Dance Academy in Imphal. Natya Sankirtan. It's a UNESCO recognized dance festival in Manipur. Also remember, Kebul Lamjaw National Park is in Manipur and Sirohi National Park. Kebul Lamjaw National Park and Sirohi National Park. Recently, which country joined the multi-billion dollar China-Pakistan Economic Corridor infrastructure project? So Afghanistan is the new entrant in the CPEC. A humanitarian organization from which country has been declared as the winner of the 2021 UNHCR Nansen Refugee Award? So it's Yemen. The Jil Albina Association for Humanitarian Development has won the 2021 UNHCR Nansen's Refugee Award. And the full form of UNHCR is United Nations High Commission for Refugees. Its headquarters is in Geneva, Switzerland. Which company has launched the largest creator education and enablement program in India? So it has been launched by Facebook. And what exactly is creator education and enablement program? So it is the next phase of the FB's Born on Instagram, which was launched in 2019. It's just an extension of the program Born on Instagram. This program will offer live masterclass with experts, latest info on trends, updates on products, and option to avail various financial opportunities. Creator Education and Enablement Program. PM Narendra Modi inaugurated the foundation stone of 4 new medical colleges in which state? So these 4 medical colleges will come up in Rajasthan. PM Modi has inaugurated the Central Institute of Petrochemical Engineering and Technology, CPET for short, in Jaipur, and through video conference. And apart from this, he had laid the foundation stone of 4 new medical colleges in the Banswara, Sirohi, Hanumangarh and Dausa district. These 4 medical colleges will come up in Banswara, Sirohi, Hanumangarh and Dausa district. Also remember, in Rajasthan we have the Desert National Park, Keolo Devi National Park, Mount Abu Wildlife Sanctuary, Sariska Tiger Reserve and Ranthambore National Park. Who is the author of the book titled The Battle of Rizangla? So the book has been written by Kulpreet Yadav. He is an ex-naval officer. NPCI has partnered with which bank to launch first of its kind RuPay on-go contactless payment solution? It's Yes Bank. The National Basketball Association has named which actor as its brand ambassador for India? It's Ranveer Singh. Which country has tested an air-breathing hypersonic weapon capable of speeds faster than 5 times the speed of sound? Well, it's a remarkable weapon and it has been launched by the United States of America and it has been built by Raytheon Technology. Raytheon Technologies has built this air-breathing hypersonic weapon, 5x speed of sound. It's a very fast. Which country has successfully test-fired a newly developed hypersonic missile Wangso 8? So it has been done by North Korea. India with which country participated in the 4th iteration of the biennial maritime series Aussie Index? So it was Australia and it was the 4th edition of Aussie Index which took place in the Northern Australia. Okay, and apart from Aussie Index, India conducts exercise Ostra Hind with Australia. It's a bilateral exercise between the army of both countries and exercise Pitch Black. which is a multilateral exercise of Australia. So Aussie Index, AustraHind and Pitch Black. E-commerce major Amazon India has announced the launch of Amazon Future Engineer, its global computer science education program in which country? So India is the country where Amazon will launch its Future Engineer program. What exactly is Amazon Future Engineer program? So basically it will focus on the students of class 6 to 12 and it will provide training to teachers for teaching computer science in a more engaging way so that the students can get early exposure. Okay, and Amazon aims to enable and deliver learning opportunities to more than 1 lakh students from 900 government schools or government aided schools in 7 states. Okay, Amazon Future Engine program for class 6 to 12 students in 7 states. NABARD approved a credit plan for yak husbandry in which state? It's Arunachal Pradesh. Well, yak is an animal. It's a Himalayan animal which is very famous for its meat and skin, and it is also called the beast of bad times. It's a Himalayan animal, and NABARD has approved a credit plan for yak husbandry in Arunachal Pradesh. Also remember, in Arunachal Pradesh we have the Mauling National Park and Namdapha National Park. Niti Aayog joined with IFPRI, IIPS, UNICEF and IEG and launches the state nutrition profiles for how many states? So 19 states have been selected for the state nutrition profile. What exactly is state nutrition profile? So basically SNP for short will include a comprehensive compilation of crucial data that can positively affect policy decision and facilitate research in nutrition. And Dr. Rakesh Sarwal, the additional secretary of Niti Aayog, has launched this state nutrition profile in 19 states. Rupinder Pal Singh, who has announced his retirement from international tournaments, belongs to which game? So he belongs to hockey and he has represented India in many Olympics, the recent being the Tokyo Olympics, where the team won a bronze medal. Rupinder Pal Singh. When he was asked why he is announcing his retirement, he said he wanted to give the young players opportunities. Who has been appointed as the new Vice Chief of the Air Staff to replace VR Chaudhary? So it's Sandeep Singh. Air Marshal Sandeep Singh has been appointed as the new and 46th Chief of the Air Staff. He has replaced VR Chaudhary, and VR Chaudhary has been promoted as the Chief of the Air Staff and he has replaced RKS Bhadoria. Okay, so Sandeep Singh has replaced VR Chaudhary and VR Chaudhary has replaced RKS Bhadoria. Don't get confused. The International Day of Non-Violence marks the birth anniversary of which of the following Indian leader? A very easy question. It's Mahatma Gandhi. And also remember the birth anniversary of Subhash Chandra Bose, 23 January is celebrated as Parakram Divas. Okay, Parakram Divas. Birth anniversary of SC Bose, 23 January. Who has won the 2021 Global Leadership Award by the US India Business Council, USIBC for short? So it's Shiv Nadar and Malika Srinivasan. So the answer is both A and B. Who is Shiv Nadar? Shiv Nadar is the founder of HCL and Malika Srinivasan is the CMD of Tractor and Farm Equipments. Okay. Lucy mission is associated with which space agency? Well, it's NASA. So NASA has launched this Lucy mission which will study Jupiter's Trojan asteroids. Okay, Jupiter's Trojan asteroid. Also remember that asteroid belt is found between Mars and Jupiter. Okay, the headquarters of NASA is in Washington DC, USA. Lucy mission, NASA. India's first sports arbitration center has been unveiled in which of the following cities? So we already discussed it's Gujarat, Ahmedabad. The Ministry of Labour and Employment has launched the Digji Saksham program in partnership with which company to impart digital skill among youths? Well, it's Microsoft India. And what exactly is Digi Saksham program? So the Ministry for Labor and Employment, Mr. Bhupender Yadav, has launched this Digi Saksham program, which is a digital skills program to enhance the employability of youth by imparting digital skills that are required in an increasingly technological driven era. Okay, Digi Saksham program. Microsoft India. What does P stand in the PCA framework related to the Reserve Bank of India? Well, the P stands for prompt. And what exactly is PCA? PCA refers to the watch list of weak banks used by the RBI. The RBI imposes restrictions like curbs on lending, among other such restrictions on these banks. PCA. Prompt corrective action. Which organization has been honored with the 2021 Right Livelihood Award? So it's Legal Initiative for Forest and Environment, LIFE. Well, basically, it's a Delhi-based environment organization which has won this 2021 Right Livelihood Award. And why he had won the award? So LIFE has been selected for its grassroots approach of empowering vulnerable communities to protect their livelihoods and claim their right to a clean environment. So 2021 Right Livelihood Award, and it is a very important award and international honor which is considered as Sweden's alternative Nobel Prize. So it's an important question. Life. Sage and Sacred are the new portals associated with which segment of the population? So it's old age people. And what does SAGE stands for? SAGE stands for Senior Care, Aging, Growth Regime. And what does SACRED stands for? SACRED stands for Senior Able Citizens for Re-employment in Dignity. So both these portals will support the India's elderly population. SAGE and SACRED. Clean India program has been inaugurated from which state? It's Uttar Pradesh. So the Clean India program has been inaugurated by the Union Minister for Youth Affairs and Sports, Mr. Anurag Thakur, from Prayagraj. And it's a nationwide program which will run from 1st October to 31st October. And what's the aim of Clean India program? So it will clean about more than 75 lakh kilos of plastic waste under this program. It's a nationwide program and it has commenced from Prayagraj of Uttar Pradesh. The National Wildlife Week is celebrated on which dates? So the National Wildlife Week is observed every year in India from 2nd October to 8th of October with the aim of protecting India's fauna. Which of the following cartoon characters has been roped in as the official mascot for the Namami Ganga program? So it's Chacha Chaudhary. Chacha Chaudhary has been the official mascot for the Namami Ganga program, and Namami Ganga program was the flagship program which was launched in June 2014 for cleaning pollution and conservation of the river Ganga. And Namami Ganga is operated under the Department of Water Resources, River Development and Ganga Rejuvenation, which comes under the Ministry of Jal Shakti. Ministry of Jal Shakti. Write in the comment section who heads the Ministry of Jal Shakti. A very important question. Who took charge as the chief hydrographer to the government of India? It's Adhir Arora. Chief hydrographer. Well, the Indian Naval Hydrographic Department is headed by the chief hydrographer, and it is a government agency which is responsible for hydrographic surveys and nautical charting in India. And the headquarters of Indian Naval Hydrographic Department is in Dehradun, Uttarakhand. The All India Rally Sudarshan Bharat Parikrama involves which group of participants? It's NSG, National Security Guards. So what exactly is Sudarshan Bharat Parikrama? Well, it's a NSG's car rally that will pass through 18 cities in 12 states, covering a distance of about 7500 km, and it will pass through important and historical places associated with the freedom movements and freedom fighters of the country. And this Sudarshan Bharat Parikrama will end on 30th October at Police Memorial in Delhi. And also remember, Mr. Amit Shah, who is the Union Minister of Home Affairs, has launched this All India Car Rally. Okay, Sudarshan Bharat Parikrama NSG. What is the theme of the 2021 National Wildlife Week? So the theme is Forest and Livelihoods Sustaining People and Planet. Forest and Livelihoods Sustaining People and Planet. The 8th edition of the exercise Mitra Shakti 21 is a bilateral exercise of the Indian Army with the army of which country? So it's Sri Lanka. Exercise Mitra Shakti is conducted between the armies of India and Sri Lanka, and this year it will be conducted in Combat Training School in Ampara in Sri Lanka. Between 4th of October to 15th of October. Also remember, India conducts Simbex with Singapore, in South China Sea, and Surya Kiran with Nepal in Pithoragarh, Uttarakhand. Surya Kiran. Okay. Simbex with Singapore and Surya Kiran with Nepal. And of course, Mitra Shakti with Sri Lanka. The world's largest Khadi national flag has been unveiled at which place of India? So it has been unveiled in Ladakh, Leh, Ladakh, by the Lieutenant Governor of Ladakh, Mr. R.K. Mathur. And it is a 225 feet long and 150-meter wide flag which is made up of khadi, and its weight is a whopping 1400 kgs. So it's a very heavy flag and it's the world's largest khadi national flag. Okay. Also remember who prepared this mammoth flag. So it has been prepared by the 57 Engineers Regiment, 57 Engineers Regiment, 57 Engineers Regiment. PM Modi has launched the Jal Jeevan Mission app and Rashtriya Jal Jeevan Kosh to better achieve the goal of the flagship Jal Jeevan Mission. In which year mission was launched? It was launched in 2019. Who has been appointed as the brand ambassador for its One District, One Product scheme by the UP government? So it's Kangana Ranawat. Which of the bilateral exercise commenced between the Indian Navy and Bangladesh Navy in the Northern Bay of Bengal? It's Bongo Sagar. So the Indian Navy and Bangladesh Navy came together for Bongo Sagar. Also remember, Indra is the exercise between India and Russia which was conducted in August, Indra 2021, between India and Russia. And Varuna was conducted between the naval armies of India and France in April. And PASEX was conducted between India and Indonesia in Arabian Sea in March 2021. Okay. Which edition of the joint training exercise Surya Kiran conducted between India and Nepal has concluded? So it was the 15th edition which concluded in Pithoragarh, Uttarakhand. Pithoragarh, Uttarakhand. Surya Kiran between India and Nepal. What is the theme of the 2021 World Habitat Day? So the theme was Accelerating Urban Action for a Carbon-Free World. And when do we celebrate the World Habitat Day? It's 4th October. Government has launched which web portal to find solutions to India's waste problems through community participation? So it's Waste to Wealth. This is the portal which was launched on the occasion of Gandhi Jayanti. Which of the following lending agency has approved a $150 million loan for Chennai City Partnership Sustainable Urban Services Program to make Chennai a world-class city? So this loan has been approved by World Bank. And with this vision of making Chennai into a world-class city that is more green, more livable, and resilient to climate changes. Who is the president of World Bank? It's David Malpass. And the headquarters of World Bank is in Washington DC, USA. The Botanical Survey of India has added how many new species to the country's flora in its new publication Plant Discovery 2020? So total of 267 new species has been added to the country's flora. Remember, Plant Discovery 2020 is released by Botanical Survey of India. World Animal Day is being observed on which date? It's October of 4th, World Animal Day, which is also known as World Animal Welfare Day or Animal Lovers Day. Name the Union Minister of Environment, Forest and Climate Change who has launched the Wetlands of India's portal. It's Mr. Bhupinder Yadav. And what exactly is Wetlands of India portal? So it is a single point for accessing all sorts of information related to wetlands. The primary aim of the portal is to engage citizens. Okay, and it will come up with initiative like Wetland Mitra, where one can recognize or click photos of the wetlands and tag it. Okay, India has total of 46 Ramsar sites. The latest four being the Thol and Vadhavan from Gujarat. I will write it down here. Thol and Vadhavan from Gujarat, and Sultanpur and Bhindwara from Haryana. Sultanpur and Bhindwara from Haryana. So a total of 46 Ramsar sites. World Teachers Day is observed on which date? It's 5th of October, World Teachers Day. Which country hosted the world's largest fintech festival GFF 2021? So it was hosted by India. And what exactly is fintech? So fintech is financial technology and it has emerged as a relatively new industry in India. Well, fintech is an industry which comprises of companies that use technology to offer financial services, as the name suggests, fintech. These companies operate in insurance, asset management and payment. So India has basically hosted its world's largest fintech festival to attract the various investors and show that it is a huge potential for financial technology. Which team has won the Durand Cup 2021? So it has been won by FC Goa, and the Durand Cup is played in football and it is the oldest football tournament in Asia. Durand Cup, don't forget. Who has been appointed as the Prime Minister of Ethiopia? So it's Abiy Ahmed, who has been selected for a second 5-year term. Ethiopia, Abiy Ahmed. Who has become the first Indian woman cricketer to score a century in Australia? So it's Smriti Mandhana. In which year UPI has been launched by the NPCI in India? So the UPI was launched in 2016 and the headquarters of NPCI is in Mumbai. Which institution publishes the Global Financial Stability Report semi-annually? So it is published by IMF, Global Financial Stability Report, and it gives a detailed review of the stability of global financial markets. Also remember the MD of IMF, she is Kristalina Georgieva. Idayur and Kutiyatur, which were in news, belong to which state? So it's Kerala. The Idyadur, Chile, and the Kutiyatur mangoes of Kerala have recently got the GI tag. Okay. Also remember the Periyar National Park, the Silent Valley National Park, Mathiketan National Park and Iravikulum National Park. All these four national parks are from Kerala. Who has been appointed as the new MD and CEO of the rating agency CRISIL? It's Amish Mehta. CRISIL is a rating agency. Who has won the 2021 Nobel Prize for Medicine? So David Julius and Ardem Pataposhan has won the Nobel Prize for Medicine. So both options A and B are correct. And they have discovered receptors responsible for temperature and touch. Okay. And this discovery could pave the way for new painkillers. And it's a very important discovery. I will discuss all the 6 Nobel Prizes of various fields in the next video. Till then, keep learning. And if you like the video, please share it among your friends. Thank you.